Okay, this is our room in Henan with a big king size bed and a nice pool right in front of our balcony. Really gorgeous resort with 600 rooms. And here we're going to have some breakfast before I go diving today. And this is the area where you have your breakfast. And the service here is very good during the pandemic. As you can see, so many people, and you just choose the food you want, and they just put it on your plate. That's what they do. So now my plate is full with eggs, ham, together with my wife Berna, and my favorite hot chocolate. And here she comes. We're going to have a very good breakfast. And my shuttle is ready with the tanks. Yes, I'm alone on the shuttle. So we're going to be doing dive in Kalikasan Resort as we travel by land. And here we are right now. My driver and my DM carrying my case together with the tanks. Yes, it's a beautiful resort with so many coconuts. Here we go. This guy can carry two tanks at a time. And this is a dive site in Kalikasan Resort in Panglao, Bohol. As you see, divers getting ready, and me just arriving. This is supposed to be two dives, and my companion went ahead. So I will be doing my first dive, carrying my fins, and they will just throw the BCD so I don't slip there. Again, this is a dive with the sardines as I go ahead and descent. So this is one of the signature dives in Panglao, where they really take care of the sardines, and I will see them later. And that's where I descend. And if you're diving, they have some sort of a cemented platform. And I'm trying to look at the wall. The advantage of this particular dive site is that the wall is just a few meters away. And as you can see, some snorkelers already having fun. You can do this particular site even though you don't have a tank. So you can just skin dive. That's why there's a group of people here who are doing fin diving, which is supposed to be cheaper. As I get to see that wall, look at it. It's a very deep wall, and there's a cross right on top. So you're not going to miss it. And here are the divers. We are ready to descend. And this is my first dive. To my companions, this is already their second dive. However, I still don't have my red filter. As the divers go down, looking at the wall, so many fish right in front of the reef. Look at that, huh? How can you be so lucky having a wall right in front of your resort, which I would say should be about less than 8 meters, and you're right there on the wall as one of the divers are looking down, checking out what they can find down there below. I would say this is the best wall that I've seen, considering that you don't have to take a boat to get to the wall. And it's a very, very, very easy shore dive. And the wall, as you descend, it's either on your right or on your left. That all depends on the current. There's some mild current, as you can see. The bubbles are not going straight up. So, very, very mild current. And normally, the dive plan here is you want to go against the current, and then when you want to go back and check out the sardines, you're going with the current. And that's the best because if you go dive deep here, you have enough time to decompress where the sardines are. So these are the divers. We're just checking out the wall, and I wish one of these days I will be able to buy myself a red filter and lights, so I will have a better video, unlike my present video, which is all color blue. That's why the red will neutralize the color and give a much better contrast of the color instead of just looking at it blue. The only advantage is when you go shallow, you don't actually need a red filter because it's very, very shallow. There's some nice, interesting corals here, just like what you're seeing there. No, the idea is if you're a passionate diver like me and you have seen most of the corals and the different species already, you just want to go to a wall and follow the wall, go deep till your computer says you need to go up. Yes, that's the advantage of having a computer. In my case, because I'm diving without a computer, if I go a nice barrel sponge there, if I go over 40 meters, I just normally stay there with good buoyancy for about maximum 10 minutes if it's going to be my first dive. Yes, I will have lots of nitrogen already, and I will have to descend very, very slow and just follow the wall. I'm not saying you should do what I'm doing. The thing is, I don't have a computer and I don't dive that much anymore. Or you can dive with your dive master who has a computer and you just have to follow his profile. Now, the only problem with that is that if you follow his profile and if he has had so much diving already, that particular computer will become very, very conservative. You may probably dive 40 meters for only about 3 minutes, almost like a bounce dive. Now, look at this particular view of the divers. I'd like to go in front of the divers and shoot while they're coming into my camera. It's a very, very interesting wall, as you can see. And I would say a lot of small species, but the bigger ones are gone. Um, According to what I hear, there are some pelagics here. Like one time they spotted the blue whale shark. Oh, wait a minute. This is a nice sponge, soft coral, and this is one of my favorite shots where I normally shoot the divers coming into the corals. Yes, I love this particular shot. And again, I wish I had a red filter so I can really show the real colors of each and every species, each and every coral. Well, it's still not that bad. Maybe I have to learn some color contrast on my editing, but don't really have time to do it for color correction. So we just have to make the most out of it. And a lot of hard corals, quite interesting to see. And I told my buddy that I want to start going shallow so I can enjoy more of the sardines and probably look for a nice music while you guys enjoy the run. Not really the run, enjoy the cluster of fishes there, wherein they just swim very, very shallow, these sardines. And the reason why they're always there is because I heard that they're being fed every day. So if you feed an animal every day, it will not go away. It will always stay there because of the food that you're feeding them. Okay, so I'm getting shallower and shallower now till I get to find the sardines, which is the highlight of this particular dive. And like I said, I'll have to choose very nice music so you guys can enjoy the video. I'm not really so sure about these small fishes here, but these are not the sardines. So the colors are getting much, much better now because I'm getting closer and closer to the sardines. This is what I'm saying. Once you get shallower and shallower, the colors will become much, much better. That's why going very deep is not really good because you get a lot of nitrogen inside your body, except for me because I like the nitrogen narcosis. But for just regular divers, it would be fun to really dive very shallow because the colors are much much better. Oh, these are the sardines already. Oh, look at them. These are thousands and thousands of sardines swimming every day because they're being fed. And according to what I hear, they don't allow fishermen to come near and fish these sardines out, or else there will be no more business in Kalikasan Resort. And they're so nice to see. Look at them. The snorkelers are really enjoying the sardines. Wow! Look at that. So nice having sardines there. that was the end of the dive. And again, this is Kalikasan Resort here in Panglao, Bohol. And 100 pesos, I believe, is the environmental fee. As you can see me so happy, but I decided not to include my voice. But I'm back to the resort to chill out. And this is Henan Resort again with my own pool on my balcony as I chill out after a good dive with some friends at that particular sardines run. One of the best dives I've ever been to. So much fun. Now I'm just showing you how beautiful this resort is. It's so nice to chill out after a good dive and go for a swim. And then after the swim, you can enjoy your tea, your coffee, or you can also have some liquor as part of the cocktails. And this is what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Just chilling out right on my pool as I enjoy my balcony. There's my feet. I'll chill out again, but this time I want to see my room and the other rooms right in front. The best part is that during the pandemic, everything is discounted. So get here while there is pandemic and you enjoy the